New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for Monday, November 10th, 2025. Excuse me. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am honored and delighted to be able to spend time with you in prayer today. If there is anything that you would like prayer for, please, by all means, do let me know. You can put something into the comments, or you can make a prayer request here by submitting the request to www.ntmedia.org/prayer. And we would be delighted, absolutely delighted to hold your intention. Let's see, who's here? Hello, it's Olo. Happy Monday to you as well. Hey, Lori, good to see you. Good morning. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yes. I wanted to share this inspiration for you today. This is actually an explanation of affirmative prayer, if you will, the purpose of it and how it really does work. Affirmative prayer is also sometimes referred to as spiritual mind treatment. And this is what Ernest Holmes, the author of Science of Mind and the progenitor of religious science, this is what he came up with. He said, treatment is not for the purpose of making something happen. Okay? It is to provide within ourselves an avenue through which they may happen. Now, that's not through which they may happen, but rather through which they may happen. In other words, that it is possible. And it does that in this way. It opens up the avenues of thought, expands the consciousness, and lets reality through. It is so important to remember that what we are doing here is we're not asking someone else to do something for us. We are aligning with our truth so that we can let, that's reality with a capital R. Okay, so we can let that reality through. So I see It's All Love. It says, I am praying for setting the intention to receive a financial miracle and receive a job offer ASAP. All right. So what we are looking to do here is we are looking to expand that consciousness, let the reality of that manifestation through, to recognize the power that exists within. So let's take this into prayer. I'll invite you to close your eyes and soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. Remember, we want to be fully present to this moment. We know that being present is a matter of bringing all of who we are, our thoughts, our feelings, our physical self even, allowing ourselves to be here in the now. And so today's prayer, I start with the recognition that in my understanding that God is all there is, I recognize that all that exists because of the one. That loving spirit, God, Gaia, Allah, the universe. All of that, however it is that we define that power, all of that is the creator, the source and the supply of all that exists. And since we are part of that, we are indeed divine, because we are made of that same star stuff. That means that each of us has access to all that exists within. Now we exist here in this plane, and so part of my recognition is that I recognize not only that I am one with God, I am one in and of God, as is each and every one of us, but also that I am a unique representation of the one. That all of those divine birthrights are within me. But I, as I am unified in that knowledge, unified in that membership, if you will, in that communion with the one, I am also here in this plane. And so for me to be able to realize all of that goodness means that I need to take steps. I need to take all that I am and bring it to each and every situation. And so today, my prayer on behalf of It's All Love and on behalf of each and every one of us is, first of all, a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for that which we can easily see that we have, whether it's literally the ability to have woken up today and to have this day, or whether it's to be able to breathe, to be able to see or hear, which obviously not everyone can do. But look around, feel the abundance that is around you. Recognize all that you do have. It's so important for me to be able to feel that abundance. The very act of feeling that, the very act of being grateful for that, provides me with an energy. It provides with a force that comes from that attention to all that does exist. And so when I turn my mind's eye to the manifestation of more, the manifestation of bringing the abundance that is within into my physical plane, I recognize that it's more than what I think. It's more than what I feel. It's also what I choose to do. And so I choose to open my heart and open my mind to possibilities, to open myself to being helped by others, opening myself to learn, to explore, to consider things I might not have considered before. And all of this is part of my acceptance of my role as the co-creator in my life. It would be so easy to simply think all I need to do is request it and there it is. That's not real. That's magic. That's wishful thinking. That's not having hope, but simply hoping that something will happen. each of us needs to be fully engaged, fully present, fully willing to move forward when moving forward is appropriate, and sitting still and simply listening and opening when that is appropriate. And so my prayer today on behalf of It's All Love and on behalf of each and every one of us is that we allow all that is necessary to bring about that greater reality of abundance, to be able to realize it, make it real in our lives, and that we have the faith to know that God is always present. Regardless of the circumstance, regardless of the condition, God is always present. There have been so many times in my own life that I have been holding on by my fingernails, wondering how I would ever be able to last even another day. And here I am. I know it is possible. I believe with every fiber of my being that we can live abundant lives. And so I hold that knowledge. I hold that belief. I allow myself to envision what it is that I am looking to manifest. I hold that mental image. I hold to the idea of attainment, of expectancy. I hold that vibration. And I also hold a sense of compassion for myself, so that if I am struggling, I recognize that I am also human. And so I call upon my divine self to fortify. I call upon my prayer partners. I call upon my minister, my practitioner. I call upon my friends. I call upon each and every person that I can think of that would understand, that would support, that would aid, that would give me a greater sense of comfort, of harmony, of peace, and of love. And so I hold It's All Love in that embrace. I hold each and every one of us in that embrace, because it is the embrace of God, the embrace of loving spirit. And I know that the word that I have spoken today has gone into the law, and I know that the law always says yes. It can be no other way. So I can release this word. I release it in gratitude. I release it in confidence. I release it in love. And so it is. We open up the avenues of thought, expand the consciousness, and let reality through. And so it is. It's all love. And so it is. All right, folks. Be abundant. Allow your abundance to flow. And recognize at all times, all circumstances, with every interaction that you have, that you are loved and you are love. I'll see you soon. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.